Well, howdy, folks. If you couldn't read today's title, it's going to be a bit of a different video today. Um, Typically, if you're new here, this is just like on your algorithm or this auto-played while you're cooking. I typically do reaction videos, and I don't think those are going to go anywhere. I'm just bored with them right now. As you can tell, I haven't uploaded in like a month, so yeah. Today we are going to try to recreate the guitar tone from 21 Pilots song Next Semester on my Line 6 Podgo. So if you have a Podgo, you can follow along, I guess. I forgot to tell you guys what my rig looks like. So I have a Scarlett 4i4 with my microphone going into it and my Podgo going into it at the same time. And I'm using this Strat clone, which my grandpa built for me off of a kit. So yeah, you probably won't get the exact tone that I've got going, just because I've got kind of a bootleg setup. But if you're trying to follow along, which good luck, because this is after I've recorded the video. This is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make this like a tutorial. It's just gonna be like me twisting knobs for as long as this video is gonna be. And then we'll see if I get something kind of close. So yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Get a snack. Grab you a Dr. Pepper. I got a Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you know. Well, so let's just get into it, I guess. You can roast me all you want in the comments. This is just something I was trying to do, just, you know, on my own. I was like, oh, this would be a fun idea, you know, because I found the tabs on Songster, and I was like, oh, this would be a fun idea if I just like recreated the tone so I could play it. And then I was like, why don't I just record that? Because, you know, everything comes back down to content. So yeah, this is the song. Can I switch to you? Okay. Does this show up? No, not you. Yeah, it does. Okay. So you can see my setup here. As of right now, all I've got is this Pocket Fuzz on it right now. We're gonna go ahead and name this preset, so if I exit out of it, it doesn't kill me. And by kill me, I mean delete all my progress. Semester. Guys, I can't type. It's bad. No, not... Oh my gosh. I am the smartest Why? If you're still here, I love you guys. If you're not, I understand. Because it's probably just going to be me bumbling around for 20 minutes or however long this is. So anyway, they start the song like this, the guitar part anyway. As you can see, I have my tabs on Songster. You can see that, right? Why would I want to send a message right now, Apple? Okay. Scroll over. Yes, you can see my Songster tabs here. Okay. As you can see, they start the song when it starts kind of sounds a little bit something like this. Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Which kind of sounds like just single notes to me, but it sounds to me like some kind of fuzz thing. It's probably single notes, but I like the octaves, you know, This is a deceptively hard song, by the way. I'm not a great guitar player, but even so, this song is like, I thought it was going to be a walk in the park, you know, just because it's basically just a punk song, but, you know, 21 Pilots-ified. I thought it was going to be a walk in the park. It's actually deceptively hard. Like, you got to go from this to back to that, because that's not what I would do. That's my biggest obstacle when I'm learning a song is I wouldn't write it that way, you know? I would go, but they're 21 Pilots, and they're like, we're going to be different. We don't want to do, they're going to go, something like that. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, so they've got kind of like a fuzz thing going on.
Can't break down. Graduate now.
You can barely hear the guitar because 21 Pilots is a more bass-oriented band. And then after the first chorus, it kind of opens up a little bit.
Best of what I hate less.
This is definitely a fuzz. You can really hear that.
I remember certain things.
Got some heavy fuzz going on right there. So for that part, I have this thing. I haven't really tweaked it yet, but I think that sounds pretty close. Maybe even turn up the drive a little bit. And let's compare it.
What I was wearing, the
That's pretty dang close, I think. So the issue is now just trying to find the right tone for the intro, because after that first chorus, it stays open like this. It doesn't go back to that kind of closed off sound. So I think what we need to do is get like maybe a boost and use, or like a softer fuzz maybe, and use the softer fuzz in the intro and switch to the pocket fuzz in the next one. By the way, I think this is the latest version of the PodGo edit app. So if you don't see some pedals, you know, if you have a PodGo and you're wanting to try to follow along and you don't see some of the pedals I have on here, then it's probably because you're either out of date or I'm out of date, one or the other. So either you got to update or I got to update, and if I got to update, that's my own problem. So yeah. Okay, so let's find us a smaller fuzz. Let's try the Dark Dove. It's almost got like a woo, you know.
stand up straight now.
Woo, you know. I'm wondering if that's a modulation effect. Maybe like a harmonic. Doesn't quite sound like a harmonic flanger. Interesting. What's the tape here? I like that effect, but that's not the that's not it. Let's try it with the high frequencies hurt. Am I blasting you guys out right now? Not really. Okay. Let's try. You can still see my. Let me move you down slightly so you can see this. You can't hardly see my guitar. Let me move. Yeah, let's move that. That's exactly. Let me move this thing up here so you can see what my hands are doing. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little smaller. If this setup works for this kind of videos, I'll keep it. If not, then I won't. I don't know why I told you guys that. I just have a need to vocalize everything that pops into this head, and that's not a good thing. So anyway, it's got kind of like a woo.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down.
You can barely, yeah, like I said, you can barely hear it. 21 Pilots is very different. I think that's really close to like the tone after, but I think there's something else on top of it, you know, like the more closed off tone. We got to get back on track. Get back on track. You need to find a softer fuzz for the intro because it doesn't start.
Stand up straight now.
That might not even be a fuzz. That might just be like a drive or a boost. Let me turn off this. What? Listen to it again.
Stand up straight now.
Well, I think, okay, it sounds to me like if they're recording this on a single coil, it's third position. Yeah, that's not.
Stand up straight now.
But it's like a very clean sound while having just. I'm gonna try the kinky boost. Kinky boost never. Yeah, that's it. See, I keep wanting to. It's not that. It's. I should have learned the song before I started this video, but you know. Let's try it with the song now. If I still get copyright claimed on this video somehow, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Stand up straight now.
Yeah, let's try it with the song and then not play. I'm trying to equalize my volume. I get my volume up.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I hate less.
I keep doing. Oh my gosh, I've done that like 5 times now and I didn't even notice. I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh. That's pretty close, but we still need that woo, you know, kind of sound. Am I gonna find that in a fuzz is the question. That's a bass thing. I don't know why. Tube drive? What do you got for me, tube drive? Not much. This is all going off the assumption that this tab is right, because it might not be. Oh, this probably looks terrible for you guys, and I'm really sorry for that, but at the same time, I'm not going to fix it. That's not it. That's a little bit too much. What is this? Blend. No. Huh. Does Pillars have like a chorus effect on it? Why does it sound like that? Oh, I think it's because I'm getting the string noise in my microphone. I think that's what it is. Still doesn't have that. I feel like there's a thing in here that's given me that before, and I don't know. Let's listen again.
Stand up straight now.
Oh, you know what it is? It's doubled. There's a clean tone on the left. I guarantee you this is what it is. Let me crank this.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now.
They're adding in like adding in and taking out different layers too.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now.
Okay, I think that's as close as we're gonna get because it sounds like they're doing a lot of different like things you can only do in production, and I have a limited amount of pedal slots on this thing, so I think we're going to go with the bighorn and just take some of that. Let's turn the tone up. No, maybe we're not gonna go with the bighorn. Let's just go with the. I'm a little stuck. Why did I have to make the first video in this series a song that has like no guitar in it? Why do I do this to myself? Oh, you can't really even see my face here. You want to see my beautiful face? No. Oh, yeah. So let me go back to here. I just want to see something. Yeah, that's perfect for the after the intro chorus. We just need something softer for the. Both of them on. I'm an idiot. Let me just undo everything because that is not at all. It's not what I wanted to do. Anyway, so the Stupor OD. Let's try it with the song. I'm gonna turn down the drive just a tad. Let's try it with the song. That's exactly where it opens up. So then we go from, let's see if I can do this right. I'm so bad with footwork while I'm trying to concentrate on playing.
I remember certain things. What I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. Then I heard, hey kid, get out of the road.
See, like, what is that? That's insane. It's like a chromatic walk down. So this is like, I don't know, is this, I don't know what key this is in, but it's like a flat something. It's a flat interval, because it goes from... That shouldn't well, I mean, it should. It's just interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know enough, like, I know enough about theory for it to interest me. Like, things, when things happen to interest me, but, then, like, I don't know enough to talk about why it interests me. So yeah, I think this is a good starting tone right here. Keep forgetting to go to that freaking D7. That's also, they use a D7 in a freaking punk song, pop punk kind of song. It's insane.
It's a
please tell me, yay, my recording's still going. Yeah, so where's my webcam? Yeah, that's pretty dang close. I think all things considered, that's pretty dang close. So now we get into the nitpicky stuff. So now we get into trying to get that little woo tone in here, and I'm thinking it is under mod. You know, we could also like, no, we couldn't do that. We could do like a synth lead. Sounds awful. No. That's not it. There's a synth thing on here that's actually pretty decent. Ugh. That's not it. It's like a bass. Oh. We are clipping. Yeah, that's like a bass. I thought you could get that up to treble. God, dude. Okay. Yeah, that's... I use this tone for like, I want to do a video on it eventually, but I made kind of like a homebrew version of Alpha Wolf's noise pedal. I can't exactly remember what it's called, but you know, if you hit like dissonant, it's kind of like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to mod because I don't like messing with that anymore. Oh. That sounds pretty right. Right boost mode. Let's get mix. Let's give it a little higher. I think the depth is a little too high. Start with the Super OD. You know, I could like finish this video and be like, yeah, I think I did pretty good there, and then go to edit it, and it's like, this doesn't sound anything like the song. But you know what? It's okay. That's why you're allowed to roast me. And this is the first time I'm making a video on something like this. Let's make that rate like really low. So this is like a chorus. Okay, we might actually be on the neck pickup here. Let me listen to it again. We're gonna go from the chorus. It even's got that little, yeah, we're on the neck. We're on the neck. It's got that little crackle in there and everything. They obviously did some doctoring in post, and I'm sure Tyler's using analog pedals instead of just digital like I am. So it probably sounds better. What does double take sound like? That's pretty dang close, actually. Slop. More slop, please. Let's turn that slop down. Oh, let's give it a lot of dry level. Some wet level too. Okay, the question is double take or 70s chorus. 70s got like a little warble, like wow, wow, wow kind of thing in there. Vibrato, that's what it is. Take it out. Get rid of it. Close, if I say so myself. Let's try it one more time with the song, and then I think we may be done. Alright, we're good to starting. We're going to start with the Stupor. I'm just going to go to webcam so you get a better view. Let's move that down a little bit so you can see the guitar. Let me know if I should film these videos standing up. I mean, I know my face isn't like, oh, I've got to see his face. I know it's not like that, but like if it would help to see my emotions, then I can film them standing up too. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's try it with the song.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I hate less.
I'd like to also mention I'm basically sight reading this. I have never played this song all the way through, so yeah, I think there's still a little bit too much chorus, so let's get that out of here. If I could give it like some let's try a different chord. Different chorus. This is doing like some freaking. Can we do a sine wave? Not a saw. That's gonna be really harsh. Give me a sine. That's perfect. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we got it pretty dang close here. Now the question is, do we want to mess with amps? I don't really want to. Not gonna lie. unless I see something like that just kills me, like, oh, that sounds exactly right, then I'm not gonna. See, that's too dirty. We need that fuzz, but we don't want all that dirt, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty. I think I'm not gonna mess with amps this episode. If you want me to mess with amps more in the next episode, if you want me to mess with amps more in the next episode, then comment down below and I will consider it. Anyways, yeah, I think we give it a run through, not a full run through. This is not a cover. Don't get me wrong. This is not a cover. This is just solely trying to recreate the tone. I am sight reading this song. I'm not learning it because I don't like learning songs, to be honest. Like I just like playing. A lot of times, like I'll sit down to learn a song and I'm like, this just sucks. Unless I can like sight read a song, typically I won't even play it. Like that's probably why I'm not very good at guitar, but you know, to each their own. I've been stepping out of my comfort zone though. Why is this camera so dark? Good lord. I've been stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit, learning some songs that are way too hard for me, and you know, it's good. I think it's good to try to learn songs that you can't play because it just ups your skill. That's what happens to me. Every time I learn a song that I'm like, there's no way I'm playing this, it either adds something to my vocabulary. Like I tried to learn a Shadow of Intent song. This is a tangent, I know. Let me go on it. I tried to learn a Shadow of Intent song, and it has this arpeggio in it. And I use that in, like, everything now. So even though I don't know how to play the song, it gave me useful things. So, yeah. Let's give it a runner. Give it a runner. We're going to switch over to the packet, stupid. Oh, wait, I forgot to see how it sounded with them. That's a little too trashy. Can we turn down the depth? Turn down that spread. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I am an idiot. Okay. Yeah, that's way too trashy. Maybe if we turn this drive down a little bit. Yeah, it sounds like he's using the neck pickup, so I'm going to stay on the neck from now on. I keep switching back. It would probably also help if I actually used an EQ for once in my life. So we're going to get a 10 band graphic and just cut a lot of this high frequency because the Podgo and, like, you know, cheaper amp sim, like digital pedal board stuff creates a lot of extra high frequencies. So, you know, like, this isn't exact, like, you can record with it in the studio. This is what I record with. I record everything with this thing. But it's just you got to keep in mind that there's so much high frequency energy. You got to put it. It's necessary. It's almost required to put a high pass filter. I mean, not a high pass, a low pass filter on it. And because like literally, I recorded a song with this and put a low pass on it. Put it right up to where the like edge of the sound wave, and it was literally just static. Like literally all you hear is so like you have to cut some of the highs, and I'm not gonna do that for this just because I don't feel like recording the guitar audio into a DAW and lining it up with the footage. I'm just gonna record everything all at once because I'm lazy. Let's cut some of that 8K too. Let's cut some of that boominess too. We don't really need 31 because the bass is good. Bass is covering a lot of these lows. Okay, I think 250 is the offender. Let's keep all these kind of... I don't like that though. That's taking all the presence out of it. We need to find that sweet spot. Let's put these back at 0, or as close to 0 as we can get them. If you're following along with this, I salute you, because this is probably a nightmare to follow along with. Okay, the issue is this rate is doing, this speed thing is doing. Okay, it's not the speed, it's the depth. Can we put this before the amp? Yeah, okay, I don't like this chorus. This chorus is too, like, you know, so we're gonna turn this off. Turn that off. See, it's not doing like a chorus thing, it's doing like the flanger thing there. See, if I had a dime for every time I'm like, okay, we're done, and then I went back and I was like, I don't like this, I would be a rich man. Probably actually only have about 4 dimes, not gonna lie. This off, depth. A lot of cracklies in this here, but that just could be because I go to concerts without earplugs and I'm going deaf. Okay, high shelf, we're gonna put -6. Yeah, this is sounding really solid so far. Mix, let's just turn that down a little bit. Now I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing a difference now, that's not good. Okay, there is a difference here, but it's too subtle. The mix may be too low. Let's turn that up. There it is. That's actually okay. I still think it's a little bit too trashy just on this. So we're gonna turn that drive down. Let's turn the drive down on the actual amp too, if we can. Oh, we're using a dynamic. Let's use a ribbon. It's an overall warmer sound. You can put it near the edge and still have that warmth. So fun fact, if you didn't know, this is a trick I learned in music production school. The ribbon mic produces a lot of warmth, so if you want to kind of, if you have a speaker, if you put a microphone in the center of the speaker, that's where all the warmth comes from. And so if you want to keep your warmth but not have the tone of it being in the center, use a ribbon mic, because the ribbon mic produces warmth. So yeah. Oh, I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath? Let me listen to the song again. I haven't listened to the song in a minute. Just gonna start the post chorus.
I remember certain things. What I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street.
Just it says clean here, but it's not clean. Songster doesn't know what they're talking about. Like, it's pretty clean, but it's not like... I wouldn't call that clean. There's a lot of cracklies in there. Like, it's a clean tone. It's not necessarily like a, super distorted tone, but it's not a clean tone. Why did I turn Canadian? Hey, it's not a clean tone, man. Turned Italian. Let's turn that high cut up to like 12K. Yeah. Let's put it back down to 8. That's really harsh. What's that? Okay. Yeah, facing is better by a lot. Condenser's pretty close. This 67 condenser is pretty dang close. I think it's supposed to be U87 clone. A little too trashy. Let's put it off to the side just a little bit. I think that's it. I think we got it, folks. After 45 minutes of recording, I think we have it. Okay. Let's get us up a little run through. We're gonna run up into the chorus, or the post chorus, because I don't want to get. I'm getting copyright claimed, but I don't want to do a full cover of this. So if you want a full cover of this, please leave a comment with this tone, just so you can kind of see how it sounds. Let me know. I may do it anyway, just cause that may be something I do. I'm like, oh, I want to recreate the tone to this song, and then I make a cover using that tone, and then you guys are like, oh wow, that sounds just like it, or you sound like trash, You can't play anything. That's really what all the comments would be. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go up to the post chorus, and then we're gonna quit.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now.
I think I'm out of tune, because of course I am. I need new strings on this bad boy. Oh, ugh. Oh, that's so gross. To be fair, I haven't been using the E very much, but I have been using the G a lot, and I didn't notice. Oh, this is sad. It's because of the chorus. It's because of the chorus. Anyways, guys, we're gonna be going up to the post chorus. Let's get that.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I hate less. When you die of righteousness. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I remember certain things.
Don't switch to the rough, but it's okay.
The yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home. And I heard, hey kid, get out of the road. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be here. Can't feel my legs, I might suffocate. There's a pressure in my chest. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen?
Okay, I went a little further than I said I would, but yeah, there you go. There's a very imperfect recreation of Next Semester by 21 Pilots. Let me know what you thought. Leave down in the comments what you would have done differently to make it sound better. And that's gonna do it for this episode. If you guys like this episode, leave a like. Yeah, I'm gonna post more of these, just because I like them and they're fun. But the reactions aren't going anywhere either, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching again.